That is so great. That is so great. Okay, guys, thanks for being here. My name's Pam. Well, it says it on the screen. Sorry. I'm the kind of person I need a t-shirt that says hashtag keeping it awkward. Because, like, like you get in the elevator and, you say, hi, how are you doing? Fine, how are you? Well, somebody could say anything. I'd be like, fine, how are you? And be like, oh God. It's like, so just know you are safe with me because I am an awkward girl. So thank you for being here. This is what we call a Hydra session. And really, like, skincare is my jam. I don't know if y'all can tell, but this is as out as I get. I have our new metallic green eyeliner on my eyeballs tonight. And like I'm a brown and gold and I'm just a neutral girl. Like, so it's out there. The people who work with me here know that. So I'm proud of myself, actually. But skincare and anti-aging is my jam. And, the luxury glass skin treatment, that you can get at a med spa or that the Koreans, pioneered. We call it K-beauty because they are up on all things skin, always teaching us things. That's what we're doing for you tonight. And what I love is a friend of mine, actually, one of my very best friends owns a med spa, and you can go. Now, this is called a hydrofacial. It is it's a trademarked treatment. And it ranges anywhere from 225 to 350, depending on your add-ons and where you go, what city you're in. But when you get through, your skin is like glowy, amazing, and it lasts for 2 or 3 days. Well, with these products, you can have your own Hydra session in your house anytime you want to. And that's what I love about this. You are going to, Crystal just put in the chat, I think you are going to love your skin, like love your skin. And that is our personal goal. Our personal goal in Mary Kay, the people that I work with, is that you look and feel like $1,000,000 with our products as the vehicle. With the least amount of products and steps for the most amount of results. And we're going to show you those few simple products tonight that you can start that whole system and that whole progress on your skin. So put in the chat if you are a guest, tell us your name in the chat and who you're a guest of. And while I do a couple of background things to get people to help me in case we have a muting issue. Okay. Cool. Is Julie on yet? No? Okay. Let's see. In the chat, do we have guest at Jennifer, guest at Crystal? Awesome. Well, we're excited. We're going to treat you. You should have a pamper package with you, maybe like a little small bowl of water, something like that. And we're going to tell you what to do with your packet. Awesome, Joyce. Thank you, guest and Mary. We're excited. I think I'll spotlight myself so I don't get a little ADD-ish. And then that way when Caribou's sharing. Okay, good deal. And we're going to have a giveaway. That's why I want you to put in the chat the guess. This is what we're giving away. This is our biocellulose. I was just talking about K-beauty. This is for toning, firming, lifting, brightening in one treatment. You can tell it's a webbing mask. So you pull the webbing off, you place it on your face and pull the second webbing off and then just smooth it down to your face and you leave it on for like 25 minutes. I leave it on until it has nothing left and then I pull it off and I just let it all soak into my skin. You can even put like the leftover stuff on your neck if you're not 20 like me, like I'm 20 through. If anybody's 20 through, in the chat. You can join me in being 20 through. I try to do one of these a week, but this is we're giving away an envelope of this tonight. So you'll get to experience that at home. Okay. Every comment you put in the chat and every question, and I'll periodically go back and if I don't get the questions answered, I'll answer them when we go off recording at the very end, or we've got directors on to answer them for you. And so I want to tell you a little bit of background about our skin and about our skincare and about our company, and then we're going to experience it. So that'll give you time to make sure you've got your samples in front of you. You may even want to have like a pen and paper if there's something you want to jot down. When we get through with this, after it's over, you will get a text from me from the system that you booked it through. And in that text is going to be a list of all the things we talked about tonight so that you can make your own personal list for yourself. So if you're like, I was raised all over the world, but mostly up north, then I have this Southern accent. So I talk really fast. So if you're like, girl, I don't even know what word you just said, just put it in the chat. Somebody will interpret. I have interpreters. Oh, I won't even. I was trying to say just like a church, but I'm not going to go there. Okay, so we are known for skincare and anti-aging. That's what we're known for. We have an amazing color line, like state-of-the-art IntelliMatch foundations, Chroma Fusion, almost zero, if not zero fallout on our really highly pigmented products. But we're known for skincare and anti-aging. We have over 1,600 patents, 1,600 to our name, just for us in skincare and anti-aging. And we follow European Union standards. This is one of the things I want to tell you before we get started because I want you to be so happy that we do this. The FDA in the United States bans 13 ingredients, 1, 3. The European Union, which is what we follow, obviously we have to follow FDA too because we're in the United States, but we're in 35 different countries. The European Union bans almost 1,600 ingredients. They do the same type of scenario in foods, but so that's who we follow. And there are no clinical terms by the FDA in the United States to do with skincare and anti-aging and color that are in this house, like vegan, gluten-free, clean, non-toxic, natural, organic. That whole bank of words, that you see in relation to skincare, those are, I could get on a soapbox, but I'm trying not to. If you can tell, I'm hesitating. Those are marketing terms. They are not FDA clinical terms. They're clinical terms when you use them with food, but not in skincare and anti-aging. But what I can tell you, you'll be excited to know because we follow European Union standards, is we only use safe preservatives. The kind of preservatives, like if you didn't have these preservatives, your product wouldn't even last a week in the refrigerator. So those kind, just what's necessary to make your product have a shelf life. No parabens, no sulfates, no phthalates. I mean, like no carcinogens, no endocrine disruptors, just amazing plant-based, amazing technology-driven product line. So you'll be excited to know that. In our United States, we have one manufacturing facility in the good old USA in Lewisville, Texas. It is one of a kind. It's state-of-the-art, and we have zero landfill status. Additionally, we partnered with the Arbor Foundation before it was going up because we built it right before 2020. Isn't that funny? We have several dermatologists on staff, and we also partner when necessary with outside dermatologists just to have the benefits of a broad base of feedback, because we do over 500,000 tests a year on people and products. No animal testing. Hallelujah. We actually were the first to declare a moratorium on that way back in the 80s when the FDA stopped requiring it. But when we partnered with the Arbor Foundation, we got them to agree to plant a tree for every compact that we turned in to be recycled when we changed our compacts. And they cried uncle at the millionth tree. They're like, y'all are killing us. And so the millionth tree is planted outside of that manufacturing facility. Now, why am I telling you all that? I want you to feel confident in the company that's behind. We're a B2B business model, not a multi-level. So like, for example, I'm looking straight at Crystal on my screen. When Crystal buys her product, even though I mentored her, well, I got to run alongside her still, but she buys her product from the company and sells to the consumer. She doesn't buy it from me, and I bought it from somebody, and somebody bought it from somebody, and everybody's making a cut. We all make the exact same profit. And I stinking love that. Not only because it's a high profit level, it's the highest that exists, but it keeps everything clean and there's no middleman costs. So I'm also telling you that because I'm going to tell you some pricing. And sometimes when I tell pricing, I'm like, okay, do not shoot the messenger because it's very low compared to what you would get on the market. And I have to tell you before I tell you that's why, our R&D is in-house, our doctors are on staff, Our chief scientific officer, Lucy Gilday, is well known in the dermatological community. Couldn't even say that word. So I just want you to have that behind you. The other thing you need to know about that, it just left me. There was something. It'll come back. That's who I am. Okay, so you're going to get to experience this. I also want to tell you that our goal is that you fall in love with it because we want you to look and feel like $1,000,000. Remember the statement with our product as the vehicle. But if we were in a room and I were speaking this to you in person, which obviously we do that as well, not just virtual. This is just fun, comfort of your own home. I would tell you something like the door's not locked. You don't have to buy a lip gloss to get out of here because we don't want to be in the buying mistake drawer. We specialize in customizing your skincare line to you. So you're going to hear me talk about products that everyone starts with, like the base products. And then the customization comes in when we ask you questions like we call them magic wand skin questions. So in fact, put this in the chat if you can, if you want to, you don't have to if you don't want to. But if we had a magic skin wand and we could wave it across your skin and change or improve anything that you wanted to or everything that you wanted to, what are the things that you would change or improve? That's where we start that customization with your skincare. If someone tells you that skincare is one size fits all, it is not. There's a base that you start with, like my Mama's pie recipe back in the day. She always used the same base, and then she, oh girl, Mary, we can handle that melasma. We can. She always started with the same base, and then she would make it different, add different things according to if it was lemon meringue or coconut or chocolate. So that's what we do with skincare. Okay. Let me walk through the products that we're going to use. And then I'm going to take you back through them. So you don't have to use it as I'm saying because I'm going to talk really fast. Okay, so this is our Hydrasession. We're gonna do a foaming cleanser, a charcoal mask, which is a deep detox. We're gonna do a revealing radiance peel, which other than our skincare line is my very favorite product. Then we're gonna use a serum that we tag called Spanx for the face. Then we're gonna use a night cream. So the foaming cleanser is literally going to foam up. That's why we want you to have some water. Now, it might not be as easy to do right then, but you're going to take a little bit of it. It takes very little. The first time I used it, I had enough for my whole face. I mean, I think I had enough for my whole body. But you're going to get a little cleanser, and then you're going to smooth it all over your face. What you would use if we had this at home is you would use this to take your eye makeup off. We sell one of these every 5 seconds. This is our highest selling skincare. So you can go ahead and start cleaning your face, and I'm going to talk to you about eye makeup remover. If you are working with a miracle set, you'll have a different cleanser. So tear off your cleanser packet. You're going to be working with either a miracle set or a repair line. Okay. Like I said, it foams up with water, so it might not do as much while you're sitting there because you're having to put water and you can smooth it all over your face, and then you can just wipe it gently off. While you're doing that, I'm going to talk to you about this eye makeup remover. Now, remember I told you European Union standards, even the FDA, well, not even, the FDA allows someone to say something's oil-free if it has up to a certain amount of oil in it. And I'm a big deal about oil-free products on your face. Also, all of our products are non-comedogenic, which means they don't clog your pores, which is highly important if you're choosing a skincare or makeup routine. We'll see how it's separated. The top part is for waterproof. The bottom is for regular. You just shake it up and you apply it to a cotton round, and then you just lay it on your eye and just gently wipe. It's so gentle that it comes off so easy. You're like, are those my lashes? Or this like, so the reason why you want to do that is you lose and you shed less lashes. It conditions your lashes. And when you get your eyelashes and your eye area really clean, it prevents lash mites. Now, lash mites are not something you want. And yes, Crystal and Mom both use waterproof mascara. And it takes that off as well, and gently. Well, lash mites are things that burrow into your lash line, and we probably almost all of us have them. But if you've noticed, like if your lash line's ever been itchy or you get a little gap in your lashes, that's almost always a lash mite. So you want to get your lashes super clean. This is also my friend who's a lash technician, it's the only one she will approve them to use because it is completely oil-free European Union standard. So that's our eye makeup remover. Once you use it, you will use it for forever. Okay, so your cleanser should be off. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a charcoal mask, and Care Beth's going to tell us a little bit about charcoal mask.
Okay, so you should have washed your yes, you can use it for fake eyelashes. I do get lash extensions and it's safe to use for that. So your face should be clean now and you're going to go ahead and use this all over. Pam, you probably have because you usually keep yours handy. Your mask applicator. So yeah, if you look at Pam's screen, she always says it's pink like her Cadillac. It's the color of her pink Cadillac. There it is. Yes. So as you're putting this on, you'll probably be like, that is why I need that because it keeps down on the mess. It's also great for babies if you maybe are having twins, but maybe get two applicators, one
Yes.
for you and your charcoal mask, one for your diaper rash cream. Just like a little booty spatula. But this charcoal mask, so you're going to put it all over, but especially in your T-zone. So I saw when we asked the magic wand question, some of you said, oiliness and my skin is oily. Oh my gosh, this needs to go on your wish list yesterday. For those of us like me, like I'm a dry skin girl. I don't struggle with oil, overproduction of oil, but what it does is it's a deep cleanse. It's kind of like anything that you need to really cleanse, have a deep detox. And so the activated charcoal, it acts like a magnet and it goes beneath your pores and it really sucks out all the nastiness. So go ahead and spread it over your face and we're gonna leave it on. Normally you could leave it on to 10 to 20 minutes, but we'll probably do 5 to 10 just for time's sake tonight because I know y'all got to go to bed eventually. But this is going to detox your pores, and so you'll see it start to change colors because what it's doing is it's pulling out the impurities and it's pulling out that excess oil. So those of us who, and sometimes this is just genetic, so do not convince yourself that it's like, oh my gosh, my skin is the worst. Sometimes our hormones change. We'll have never had acne before, and people come to us all the time saying, like, what is going on? And we're like, girl, did you know that your pores can hold up to 7 years of debris? That's tough. Okay. But, that's why one day you're like, I swear yesterday everything was fine. And today my pores are huge. What is happening? This is a detox. You can do it 2 to 3 times a week. In the summertime, I usually lean more towards 3 times a week. But in the winter, I just use it once or twice a week and just, oh my gosh, you can smell. Tell us, like, not right now with your messy fingers, but in the chat eventually, what if you love the smell, because it's rosemary, peppermint, honeysuckle extract, and they smell so good. And it absolutely, here's my favorite part. As a dry skin girl, I was worried about doing a charcoal mask or any type of mask because if you, again, like Pam said, our products are so well made and so properly handled with the ingredients. But if you've used another company before, you may have experienced redness and irritation on the surface of your skin when the charcoal is doing its work on the pores on the inside. This actually brightens the surface of your skin while it does that deep cleansing action. And so I'm going to show you a couple of pictures. Now, I love this man. He's my fave. May he rest in peace because Buster is actually no longer with us on
Not.
this earth. But
He was a good man, though.
as his wife says, his nose lives on in the
Yes.
married world. Because Buster, y'all, look at that. Sorry, if you are not from the South, you're like, oh my gosh,
And that
Nikki.
was one application.
One application, and look at all of the nastiness that it pulled. And you see how it's a little bit discolored in places on his nose? That's because it's pulling oil, bacteria, different types of things are being pulled. Oh gosh, there we go. And I wanted to show y'all, look, if you're like me and you struggle with like the surface of your skin not feeling bright and having some redness and some darkness. Look at how much brighter her skin is after using this charcoal mask. I am just, y'all, I don't care what your skin type is or what your magic wand questions are. Your skin is needing this pore detox and it's thanking you right now. This whole process, your skin is going, that's what that feels. That's that feeling. It's your skin being like, thank you so much. Thank you. And so this is one of the items we'll talk about later that's on our spa bar. So you can order it by itself. You can order it with a set. But it is absolutely a favorite. And I love, especially at this time, to give it with the charcoal mask. Yes, it really does work, Amanda. I'm so glad that you're loving the way that it feels. I love to give it as a stocking stuffer, and we put on there Santa approved coal because it's the charcoal, and it's just so cute because everyone absolutely loves this. I think Crystal told me the other day, or maybe it was Crystal told me whenever they brought this product out, we sold 1 million in a day.
We did. We did.
I mean, like, it's absolutely fantastic. So let us know once it's dry and your hands are clean. Like, let us know in the chat. What does it feel like? What do you think about the smell? Do you see it kind of changing colors? Okay. Pam, do you want them to go ahead and wipe it off, or do I
No,
pass it to
I
you?
want him to keep it on.
Pass
I'm
it to you.
going to
Okay.
tell, yeah, I'm going to back up and tell a little bit something that I forgot, and then we'll do that. So, we're going to let it dry for just a few minutes. And I'm going to tell you, anytime we get a group of people together, we're always looking for three things. The first one I've kind of already talked about. We're looking for people who fall in love with the product, because we really do want customers for life. And I will tell you this, one day you might hear my story, where I might tell it now. Who knows? Um, I have customers that have been with me my entire Mary Kay career. And I started Mary Kay in college, very part-time. And then while I was finishing school, I went full-time. So Mary Kay has been my only full-time career. I've been full-time since college, a lot of years. Well, those customers are here because of the product. I barely said my name out loud. I didn't wear makeup. I was just happy that I had said my name. So I told them bye. They had to call me back and order something. Are you going to sell this? I mean, it was comical. I was an insultant, not a consultant. So we look for people who want to be customers for life. I think that one of the things I'm loving about just kind of the era we're in right now in our world is that people want to support someone they know. If they want to use a product, they want to buy the product from someone they know. My customers knew that they put braces on Riley's teeth, and they paid for our mortgage, and like just all the things. And I love that. I love that about people, and I love that about us. We also look for people who, as you're sitting here, this happens every time. Everybody's thinking of, oh my gosh, I wish my best friend was hanging out with us tonight, or my mom, or my sister, or, the girl from Sunday school or work. Well, anytime you get a group of people together, whether it's virtual or in person, we have holiday hangouts we're doing now, all sorts of fun things. Anytime you get a group together, it puts your consultant in a position to give you a really great discount or something free. So if that's rolling around in your mind, that's the highest compliment you could pay her, really. Or you can invite people to the next Hydra session. Either way. The third thing we look for is we always are kind of in a position to be able to hand select our team members. You don't have to build a team in Mary Kay to make income. We get to, and there are, I think we heard the other day, 77%, right at 80% of women in America are looking for something. And I love that we can offer them something valid, whether they want to just add some more a month at the end of their money, or they need some tax benefit. I mean, money at the end of their month, not month. They already have that. I always say that backwards. Or they need some tax benefits, or they are looking for something bigger. Maybe they want to drive a pink Cadillac. But if you hear something that you're curious about, all you have to do is ask us, and we'll give you information. We do have this really fun deal we do that we give you something free for doing a pretend chat with us, and so that's something that's offered as well. I will tell you that people come into Mary Kay either because they fall in love with everything, so they want to save some money because the discount is stellar, and you can get into Mary Kay for $35. People come into Mary Kay because they want to make some money. It is no secret, I'm sure, to you that things cost a lot nowadays. If we just said one thing, groceries, we know that that's up. I did drive by a gas station earlier, and it was $2.38. I was like, woohoo! Who knew we'd be excited that it was like, $2.38. Anyway, so some people want to make some money, and then some people want to create something. They want to be a part of a group of women who are the kind of women they want to hang out with, the culture, they're attracted to that. And one, see, it's Lincoln Parish. I gotta come to Watchdog Parish. That's crazy town. Oh my gosh, we talked about this the other day, y'all. If you saw Crystal's chat, I was like, y'all, I was passing it in Western Round. I was like, is gas always this less expensive? And Crystal's like, yeah, don't be getting gas arrested anymore. I was like, okay. Um, anyway, so we do look for people. I will tell you that when I came to Mary Kay in college, I had dropped speech class 5 times because I got sick in the bathroom and couldn't talk. And so I would just go to drop an ad. They were like, "You dropping speech class?" Yes, here I am again. Give me something else. And then the 6th time I had to take it, and he just took mercy on me and made me sign this thing and said, if you'll promise me you'll never talk for a living, I'll give you a B to get out of here because you've tried so hard. I didn't come into Mary Kay thinking, Mary Kay. Yes, yes. Now they do it virtually, and now they have a social media class. So hush it. It was torture. Of course, maybe if it wouldn't have been so much torture, I wouldn't have like worked so hard to be able to do this. Everything God, what is it saying? God is always preparing us for what He's prepared for us. And so I did this because I couldn't get out of my head that if I didn't do it and I saw some pink Cadillac, I used to hate the color pink, and everything around me is pink right now. Would I wonder? And I would have wondered. So I was I'm talking, can you see how little, mildly curious and not wanting to be an I wonder what if girl, wanting to be a glad I did. My plan was to do it for a year, get good at it so that I had built the skill, hate it, and then quit it. Well, here you go. You too can drive a pink Cadillac. So I'll tell you that much. And then if you're curious at all, you can talk to us and we'll be glad to get you some information. People like to have something to look forward to after the holidays. Okay, so we're going to wipe your charcoal mask off. Um, one of the things you will probably notice is the brightening, like KB talked about, because it has the navy bean extract, just like we talked about. And that tends to be pretty extreme brightening. That ingredient is proprietary to us. Obviously, the bean is not. That is Jesus and God made that, bean. But the extract that we use in our products, in a lot of our products with the brightening agent is awesome. So okay, so take it off. I'm going to remove my spotlight and see if anybody's got their screen on so I can see their face. I tell people when they come to this, you can come in your bathrobe, you can come with your hair in a towel. Just don't come naked. So I'm just going to assume everybody that has their screen off. No, I'm just teasing. We won't say that. We are in recording. Okay, the next thing we're going to do as you get it off is we're going to apply that favorite product I talked to you about. And it is from the repair line. Okay? I had a little moment. Yes, I'm doing this. It is from the repair line, but it can be used with everything. That's what I was going to say. Earlier when I told you I forgot something, this is what it was. It came back to me. I knew it would. Because we make everything in-house. So if you had at home, say you had a ZO cleanser, it's a derm line, and a Chanel moisturizer, and you just bought the Chanel moisturizer and you use them together, there's a high probability that those ingredients would react and cause some sort of irritation or something on your skin. You're going to think it's the last one that you added, the last one that you bought. It's not. It's that those products were not made to work together. Because we're in-house, our doctors and our lab technicians, our researchers and developers make our products to integrate. So when we say we can customize, we can truly customize. I use a little bit of the repair line, a little bit of the miracle line, a little bit of our naturally line. Because, it's kind of like when you have it, you can just, play and use it all. The reason I say that is even if you're a Miracle Set user, you can use this. Now, this is going to continue. You've gotten your skin detox. You've gotten it vacuumed out. You've gotten some brightening going on. It's clean because you always clean before you do a mask. This is the next step in your Hydrasession. It's a glycolic peel. Now, if you were to go to a med spa and have a chemical peel, You can have them in different intensities, less all the way to really severe. They almost always, like 99% of the time, use a glycolic acid in combination with something else. And for a couple weeks, your skin's going to peel like an alligator. After it finishes, your skin's going to look amazing. It's like baby booty smooth. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I have 2 weeks to peel. Like, so this does not actually, your skin does not peel because we deliver it in a marine botanical. Um, you are going to die. Like this is, you're just going to die. You're going to look at your skin and go, this is not my face, but I am here for it. So you can use this twice a week. I've started using this on my arms. If you're like me, and again, you're 20 through, so I've started using this on my arms. You're going to cleanse your face first, like we already have. You're going to skip the area right next to your eyes. Sometimes I get a little bit irritated right there, so I'll skip right at the corner of my nose. I must have thin skin there or something. I do it down, like if you've got your little wrap on or your robe on, I do it down my neck and kind of the top of my chest. And you normally would leave it on for about 10 minutes. We're going to leave it on for about 5. When you take it off, you can wipe it off with a cloth, and then you start to apply your products. That's when you're going to know, because your skin is going to be fresher, brighter. You're going to look like it's going to start to look, your pores are going to look smaller. It's going to feel like silk. Oh, Crystal just said that. And everything that you put on top is going to receive it better. So go ahead and tear that part off. If you haven't already, smooth that all over your face, skipping your eye area. The other thing you need to know is you can use a physical exfoliator. We have amazing microdermabrasion, and sometimes I'll do like all three. This is my go-to though. The chemical exfoliation not only exfoliates the surface of the skin, but the things that are kind of down in your pores that are stuck together, it gets in there and separates those so that you can slough those off as well. Do you ever put your moisturizer on or something and you feel like it's like sitting, or your foundation is like sitting on top of your face? That is because of lack of exfoliation. So we will always suggest that when you start your base skincare set, that you add an exfoliant, because after about age 18, because of the environment, used to be a little later, our skin cells stop shedding at the rate that they would if left in a vacuum. And so there's always going to be, and other factors like environmental, humidity. Crystal actually said today on her story she loves humidity. I was like, no, no, no. She does. I like cold weather. She likes hot weather. She likes humidity. This hair hates humidity. Anyway, so it's, that's what's makes the world go around. Okay, so apply that. And I'm gonna go to the chat and see if there's any questions we can answer for y'all. How's it feeling? How's your face feeling so far? Yes, Crystal said you are gonna die. We're talking about gas prices. Okay, yes, I forgot about this lady. This is actually a sales director in our company. So when we first came out with it, she used it on her neck 8 times in a row, like 8 days in a row. So she's over 60 now because it's been out a few years. Look at the difference. Is that crazy or what? Even though the lighting to me is a little bit different, there's no mistaking. Like it's as it says, #no filter needed. It is amazing. My daughter has super dry skin. She's 24, and she had always had those little, I don't know, little bumpy things, on her face. And when she started using this product, completely gone. Like people stop her. Of course, she's, in Mary Kay, but people stop her because of her skin, and it is like flawless. So good, so good. Here, Beth, I lost my way. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. Any other questions? Because don't forget, every time you comment or ask questions, we're going to put you in the drawing for the freebie biocellulose treatment. Can y'all get excited about, like, you could pick a night that you want to do. You could do your skincare every night, but when you're doing your masking, you could pick a night. Like if you're always home one certain night of the week, you could pick that night and have this Hydrasession in your home every single night.
Y'all, I really wanted to do it with y'all tonight.
I
And
did too. I thought I
I
might
wanted
spare
to do
you.
it so bad, but it's like I can barely pay attention and focus on a good moment,
Yeah.
much less if I'm doing all of it and screen sharing or whatever. But Pam said doing all your masking. Me and my dad, Saturday night is masking night. because he is a pastor.
I
So,
love it.
and my husband and I do worship ministry. And so we're always like on Saturday night, we do our masks. And then on Sunday morning, my dad is like, I swear my skin looks better on Sunday morning than it does ever. I'm like, I know, Dad. And one time he would he a big microderm guy. And so he would do the microderm and then do his charcoal mask. And then after a while, he was like, but you're doing a different mask than me after the charcoal mask. I was like, oh, Dad, you got to get on that repair. The peel is where it's at, Dad.
I love
So
it.
he has the peel now. He does.
I
Because
love it.
and he's like, I don't care what color the bottle is. That stuff makes my face feel so soft.
Oh, I love it. Okay, Chelsea, that's a good question. Now, my friend that owns the Medi Spa, I only know about this because I ask her so many questions. Microneedling treats kind of some deeper problems, but it's a great if you like to do that, maybe you're trying to treat some past acne scars. This peel helps with acne scars as well. I wish we had a before and after of Julie's, but it's dramatic. But you can use it in combination. It does kind of, I don't know who Zoom user is, but it does feel like it's tightening. And sometimes it tingles. I always want it to tingle, but mine doesn't always tingle. But it's okay if it's tingling because it does actually have glycolic acid in it. So one of our directors, I have psychosensitive skin. Anybody with me? And I'm so grateful for this company that it's, the products are great ingredients because I can wear it. But one of our directors is also the same. And she talked to a doctor at the company because she was feeling like she couldn't use the peel. And he said, oh no, it's like so pure. The glycolic acid is so pure that you just build up to it. So if you are like she is, she's super dry and she's sensitive. So she put it on for 2 minutes, then she wiped it off. And the next time she used it, she put it on for 3 minutes and then she built up to 10 minutes. So because she's like, I am not going to not use that product. So you can do that as well. Okay, so wipe that off. Somebody asked if you dry your skin in between. You can let it air dry, but yeah, I mean you could let it air dry or you could pat it dry. Okay, so tell me when you've got it wiped off. I'm going to talk to you. Well, I'll go ahead and talk to you about this. So now we're going to go on with the rest of the treatment. So your repair strip had a cleanser, a serum, a day and a night cream. We're going to use the night tonight and then an eye cream. Okay, isn't this box beautiful? Don't you? I mean, oh my gosh, put a bow on it and Merry Christmas to me. I went Christmas shopping a little earlier. I bought 2 Christmas gifts and 3 things for me. I know. One for you, 2 for me. So I don't have a big family because I just tell myself that. So the next thing we're going to do is this is called Spanx for the face. We used to call it Botox in the bottle, but I'm about to tell you about Botox in the bottle. Oh my goodness, you're going to be so happy. You know me. I'm going to be your new BFF. But this is a pump. So you have a package, tear it open, and you could do 2 or 3 pumps for your face and your neck. And so you won't need much of that. But I mean, I'd say think about 2 or 3 squirts and you're going to smooth it all over your face except for your eye area. We have a treatment for that. And I would go ahead and do everything to my neck that I do to my face because our neck has more environmental exposure. Tightening, this is made specifically for the triangle, the youth triangle. So it's tightening, lifting, firming. I joked with the manufacturing guy who did not have a sense of humor, but I didn't know that till after I said it when they were making this at the company one time. And I said, I would just love to dip myself in that vat, like my whole body. He's like, oh, no, man, no, ma'am, we can't do that. That's a violation of safety codes. I was like, it was a joke. It was a joke. So lifting serum. If you're a repair set user, you can add this. I mean, a miracle set user, you can add this to your miracle set for a little something, something. You do this every morning and every night, unless you're doing a different serum one of those times. And this is the only thing in your repair set that's going to run out quicker. It's about 6 weeks of use up rate. So sometimes people will go ahead and get a spare. And then when they get to their spare, they get, another one. Everything else is like the cleanser lasts forever. I swear it takes so little, but everything else is more like 3 or 4 months, at least. Okay. So you've
And
got that on.
oh,
What?
sorry. Mary had a question, and Mary, I gave y'all the miracle because sometimes pregnancy and the things. But so
Yeah.
you're doing the nighttime recovery. So
Okay,
you're doing the
thank you.
nighttime recovery serum right now. She was like, wait, which one am I doing? So
Yes,
you're doing the nighttime recovery serum.
because Mary, this we could not give you this night cream because pregnant or nursing, you can't put any kind of retinol on your face, and this has encapsulated retinol. So, we are about to show you a product that you can use and it's safe. So after you do your serum, you can do your night cream. Now your night cream, y'all, this is heavenly. My 24-year-old uses this. Some people say, is this set just for when as you get older? No, it's if you want that luxury like repair, high-end ingredients. You just want that look and feel. It just depends on what your skin needs and what you want. It's in a there's mastige and there's prestige in the cosmetic industry. Prestige is more like derm, sets like ZO, Gliderm. I'm trying to think of another one. And so this repair is in that line. And it's one of the things that I don't like to tell people how little it costs because they're like, I'll pay a lot for my ZO. Like, you're not gonna pay that for this. So I'm not gonna tell you yet. So the nighttime is it doesn't, we do have a pure retinol that I'm going to suggest after you're on skincare, you get yourself situated on. If you are 20 or over, pure retinol is your friend. And we are so great. We're so grateful to be able to offer dermacosmetics to you. And we also have actives like ferulic acid, niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, all the good, juicy actives. But so you're going to do that for your night. Now I'm going to tell you about the eye cream. Then I'm going to tell you about a product that we haven't positioned here until now because it just came out. This is your eye cream. So you want to tear that package open. If you were using it actually, see that metal tip? I'm going to pretend I'm a YouTuber. See that metal tip? It always stays cold. If you ever have seen a boxing match, boxing's my least favorite sport, but I love sports. And they get hit in the eye and they have like a metal disc that they put there to make the swelling go down. That disc is made of the same thing this is made of. So it's ZMAC, zinc, magnesium, not magnesium, aluminum, and copper. And so it's always going to be cold. So if you have puffiness, you can squirt it out and then you can like smooth it in with the tip. It just feels so good. I just want to do it now. It's like almost like those ice things you can put in the freezer, and then you can make the inflammation go down. So this is your eye cream. This is the eye cream that I almost always suggest when you get your miracle set because the miracle set doesn't come with an eye cream so that we can customize that. Okay. Feel your face. Does it feel so good? Are you like glowing? Yes, 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 yes. Look at this. This is before and after of the repair line. 2 weeks. Guys, is that not crazy? Repair goes to the depth of the line or the wrinkle that's formed and lifts it from that depth. This is another great, I like this one because these are kind of where people start to notice lines right in here first, right in here and then right here. So that's a cleanser, a lifting serum, a day moisturizer, a night moisturizer, and then your eye cream. Yes. And there's also a deep wrinkle filler that you can get. Now, deep wrinkle filler is from here down. So if you have like lip lines that you really want to work on, it's really great for that. And the product I'm about to talk to you about is from here up. So we're calling it #forehead club. So if you see some directors on here and you see their forehead and it looks like, I know, look at our foreheads. We're just going to show you. Let me take myself off spotlight. Okay, so you can see all of us. Look at our foreheads.
I'm so
I know.
proud because I
I'm
used
so
to be
proud.
like,
We need we need a bold forehead picture. At leadership, we got to take a forehead
we
picture.
really do because
Yes.
I used to when I was on one of these Zooms before I was a Mary Kay girl, I was one of Julie's and I remember I was like, she's gonna be so embarrassed of me because I was like, what y'all doing to y'all foreheads? Y'all's foreheads look
She
so
did.
good.
She did. And that was before this product came out. So this is this is the new wrinkle limiter. We got it early, but it just actually launched to the market on the 16th officially. It's from our clinical solutions line, the line I told you that was dermacosmetics that we can sell actives. So it has some amazing plant-based ingredients. One of them, which I think is a fun name, so I'll tell you this one, is called Electric Daisy, which if you Google Electric Daisy, it's known for its wrinkle relaxing abilities. So are you ready? Now, I'm not opposed to if you want to get injections. So I'm not here to tell you don't get injections. That is between you and what that is none of my business. Because I've had them before and I don't think they're a bad thing. But this is 70%, 76% as effective as injections. I'm not going to say the trade names, but all the things that you would normally get injected at the dermatologist or the med spa. So it can extend your time in between them if you want to stay with them, or it can keep you from having to have them. Now, the reason our foreheads are looking like that, and what I've noticed is like it's brighter too. Like I didn't know it was going to do that too. It's like the lines are disappearing. I know, right? You're 4 days in. When you sent that picture, I was like, dang, it's so much brighter. So, I have to decline that. Sorry. Maybe she'll remember that I'm on a Zoom. So you just apply it like you dot it here in your 11s in this area outside the crow's feet. Now I'm just going to tell you I cheat. Do not get it up under your eye, but I come up under here a little bit. And then I notice little fine lines right here. It does not say to put them there. So don't say I said that, but I put them there. But definitely here, here, and then your forehead. And you can use it twice a day. I do it twice a day. And you cleanse first. And then if you're going to use any of our boosters, you use that first. It's like thinnest to thickest. And then if your serum, like your lifting serum is thicker than this. So you would use this next and then your lifting serum. Y'all. Okay, I don't even want to tell you. Okay, see, Care Best posting forehead pictures. I'm glad y'all doing that. I don't even want to tell you how much it cost, how little it cost. Like when it was coming out, we didn't know the cost. I was like, okay, it's seriously going to be like retinol. It's going to be 100 or more. It's 58. Like I'm almost like embarrassed. So anyway, that we didn't have that in our normal Hydra session, but I can't talk about it without talking about that. Okay, so continue, feel your face. You should feel good. Should feel soft and supple. If you noticed it had kind of a scent, it has zero fragrance. It's all the botanicals that are in it. So I'm going to tell you about some set specials that we have just for you for our Hydra session because you took your time to come here. And so Care Best's going to pop those up on the screen since I won't know what they are unless she pops them up. I won't know them by heart. And because you attended, you probably see this bag, I'll show it to you in a second, sitting behind me. Because you attended this Hydra session, you have a party special. Now, if you come to us in a week and go, hey, I want that party special, I'm going to be like, girl, I love you. I'll get you some kind of special, but not that party special. So the Platinum Bundle, which is so common because it includes your entire repair set. The box set of the cleanser, the day cream, the night cream, the lifting serum, the eye cream is $215, and you get a free roll-up bag, which I'll show you in a second when I'm back on screen, and 2 items from the half off from the spa bar. So you can get your other 2 items for your Hydra session, your peel and your charcoal, which is a very common. And there's all sorts of things down there. There's a microdermabrasion. There's our fabulous eye patches, which everyone is obsessed with. And there's our biocellulose mask, a box of 4. And then actually, I haven't changed this sheet, but the wrinkle limiter is also down there because I just forgot to change out the sheet. Not the CC cream, but we'll make it work. Okay, so the second bundle is the Diamond Bundle. That's if you're a Miracle Set user. You would get that for $208. It comes with an eye cream and your microdermabrasion. You also get the free roll-up bag and 2 half-off items from the spa bar. The Gold Bundle is the ultimate Miracle Set. So it's your cleanser, your moisturizer, your daytime defender, your nighttime recovery, and your eye cream. And you get 2 half-off items from the spa bar, no free roll-up bag. And then the Silver Bundle is your Miracle Set. And that is your cleanser, moisturizer, daytime defender, nighttime recovery, and 1 half-off item from the spa bar. Okay, so let me show you this roll-up bag. This is so amazing. And it fits all, it's what I've been working out of. It fits all your things. Oh, I've got it hooked. It has a hook on it. It swivels. The pockets come off if you need to pop them in the dishwasher. Then it Velcros back on and you are good to go. And that's the roll-up bag you get free with those sets. Okay, so this is what I want you to do too. Sorry. I want you to put in the chat. One, I'm going to ask you to put in the chat if you're a guest. Two different answers, okay? So the first thing I want you to do is if you, um, you're going to be like, this is dumb, Pam, but I'm going to say it anyway. If you have fallen in love with something and you want to be your consultant's customer, I want you to put yes in the chat because remember, that's one of the three things we look for. You will know if you don't put yes that you mean no because that is sadder. And so I don't want you to have to type it. The second thing I want, so answer that, yes, or just nothing, and we'll all have a moment of sadness. The next question is, remember I told you anytime you get a group of people together, like right now we're doing holiday hangouts, we're doing some things that we call 5 products in 25 minutes, we're doing these Hydra sessions, you get to pick what your favorite is. When you gather some people together, it puts your consultant in a position to give you free products or a great discount. So put free in the chat. And if you just would like to do something just you, maybe you want a Christmas shop in the comfort of your own home, then put me. So free or me. The third question in this segment is I want you to remember I told you we're looking for people to do what we do. You don't have to be interested to do this for us, but if you like freebies and it's Christmas time, so if you're thinking I want some stuff for me, then we have a set of coupons that are so fun, over $200 worth of coupons that you can spend with your consultant for doing a practice video chat with us. And so just put video. So you're going to put yes or nothing if it's no. The second one, you're going to put free or me. The third one, you're going to put video. Okay. And consultants notice what they put because when the chat goes away, we don't know. So if you'd rather text it to your consultant, you can text her. The next thing I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you put A, B, or C. I know I'm making you work hard for it. So the A is, girl, y'all crazy, but I had a good time and I'm in love with this stuff. I'm going to have to get it at a discount. And seriously, I wouldn't mind making some extra money. So A is like, sign me up. $35. I can't get out of Chick-fil-A with my family for $35. So I'm going to take a chance on me. So that's A. So put A in the chat and you don't be chicken. You're safe here. B is like, y'all are fun. I don't know if I'm an A or a C, but I'm at least mildly curious. And I have some questions that I'd like to get answered off screen. In fact, that video chat would be a great way for you to do it and be like practicey and like, a little stealthy and not have to tell us. So B is that. C is I am going to be a happy customer. I'm going to refer friends to my consultant. I might gather some friends together and get a group of people, but I'm just going to pay retail and be a happy customer. So A, yeah, girl, let's do this. B, I'm curious. I don't know if I'm an A or a C, but I have some questions. And C is like, I'm going to be a happy customer. Okay, we are almost finished, just a minute or two. This is what I want you to do. Consultants, you should have your set sheet that you can text. And if not, ask us and we'll get it to you. And so that you can help people make their selections. My best advice is to start with your base skincare set. And if you can, because you get them half price for the set special, your peel and your charcoal, because that gives you the Hydrasession experience and your skin can look glowy and feel good every day. And then we can keep a wish list and you can tell us who Santa is. So we can take care of that too and help you know how to do that. One of our directors on tonight is a master at doing that. And let me just tell you, we've had women cry because they didn't get a toaster or panties that didn't fit, on the 24th when he was out looking for something that was left. So we can take care of that. I'm going to turn the recording off. Thank you for being here. And then I'm also going to see if there's anything you want to ask me